Right guys, welcome back to the channel. This is James and I'm going to show you today my complete golf swing evolution from when I started the channel again just over 2 years ago all the way through to present day competing at golf. So firstly, yeah, I've cut my own hair. I've given myself a skin fade, which is more skin than fade, but I've seen some of the creations going around on Instagram. This is on par, equally as bad, but if you'd like to just rinse me first of all before we get this out of the way, just leave your comments down below. Secondly, I've put out recently that I'm going to be doing online coaching now. I've just had my first inquiries come back, so first people sign up. So if you are interested in online tuition, just send me an email, subject online golf lesson, to wiltshirefitness@gmail.com. Alright, thirdly, before this video starts, it's literally taken me a long time to like get all these clips together because I've gone from the beginning when I was doing long drive up to now and try to show you like each phase. So if you want to give this video a like, please do so, just to show appreciation of the fact that I've been grinding away all morning. So what I'm going to do is show you clips from each stage of my development. So from long drive to then deciding I wanted to play golf, to then just before Gecko Tour, trying to fix things, the Gecko Tour itself, and then now. And I try to talk through my golf swing and show you like as many clips as possible on like the journey, to use the overused cliche. But just to get things started, here is a 1 to 2 minute clip of me swinging it as a long drive competitor. So swing forks at the moment are similar to what they were last time, and those being on the backswing, I'm still trying to get as light as possible whilst getting the hands as high as they'll go. Right leg straighten into kind of like that position. On the downswing, I'm trying to squat and use the ground as much as possible.
I'm getting another bucket. Smash. Have you seen Wilson?
So yeah, the long drive career itself was somewhat short-lived. The highlight was probably getting to the quarterfinals of the British, which was actually televised, and it was against Joe Miller. Here's a little clip from that.
Is his club, and with the other top seeds
Yes! Yes!
against qualifier James Wiltshire.
During my time competing in long drive, I also did a few course logs every now and again. You see from these clips how hard it is trying to take a long drive swing to the golf course. This is just a selection of clips from a match. It was me and Flower foursomes against Ben, Isaac and Liam Harper, and you can see that we lost quite comfortably, but yeah, it's quite funny.
Jesus Christ, it's on the range. Just don't do your 400 yard driver yardage. Oh my God.
So you got 61 now.
Right.
That's a shank.
Actually a shank.
Okay.
Oh my.
Where is it?
Left. Pull up!
It's quite a way of flying.
It's gone so far left, I need a Bushnell to get the yardage.
We're getting a yardage because it's that far left. That's funny, isn't it? That is.
Guess the yardage, guess how far left that was.
55?
67.
67 yards left.
That's a lovely putt. Is that alright, guys? Thank you.
That's why you don't hit driver.
Fine, isn't it?
Wow.
That's deep in the So what do you say is the biggest thing that's holding you back at the moment? Because you're not on the best of form. Should be alright in there, I think. What do you think?
I think it's fine.
Yeah? Did you expect a decent line here?
Yeah, no, it should be alright.
Yeah?
Yeah, just being like some of that short stuff.
Yeah, I mean, I might get a little, might hold up the hosel a bit, but...
That's lovely. Finally. It's long. Like, I don't play great when I play in team events. Or play as a team. I don't enjoy it.
And yeah, Flower up to his usual tricks, blaming everyone apart from himself. As well as course vlogs, also did a few ball flight videos. So some of you like this stuff, so here's some ball flights. Before we get to the first proper changes, right, so from when I decided I want to play golf again, I got asked to go on an Irish trip with the Irish Tourist Board. Try to say that fast. I was lucky enough to get invited to play Adair Manor, which is still the most insane place I've been golf-wise. It's literally on par with Augusta in terms of condition. So here's a few minutes of me playing Adair Manor with a long drive swing and a yellow golf ball.
Look at these surfaces.
Safe out there, loads of room.
Yeah.
Right. Go ahead.
Oh, it's not there, isn't it? Bang!
Nice shape. Super. Absolutely super. Good ball. Called the follow through coil.
Where's that? Fine there, isn't it?
Well, there is a lake, but it should be okay.
I'll stay bound.
Yeah, no, you're good. You're miles over it.
Right on the path.
Well done. You got an extra run out of that one.
So hopefully we can get back there soon with a new golf game that's not like a long driver hacking it about. Next up, who remembers this intro? So yeah, this is pretty much my first attempt at trying to make some kind of golf swing out of my long drive swing. So I tried to, as I said, unlearn everything that I did in long drive, kind of scale it back. But all I did really was shorten it up and try to tidy it up, so I didn't quite get the results that I was looking for. I need to pretty much unlearn everything that I've learned in the last 18 months. I've just been practicing all morning. Just before I have a sausage sandwich on white bread.
Class.
Yeah, it's gonna hit a few wedges. But things are feeling really good. What do you say, Curtis?
It's certainly looking smoother, mate.
I'm pressuring you to say something nice.
I'd tell you if it wasn't.
Right to the right, to the right, to the right, here to the right. Good acoustics in this van, isn't it? Here to the right.
Anyway, regardless of that, the scores started to come down. Here's a few clips from a course vlog I did with Flower at Crediton. There's some funny stuff in here.
That's it. Shot. Yeah, we like that. We like that. Yes, come on. Okay, we're on the green. We're on the dance floor. That's a FIFA celebration.
Is it?
Yeah.
I don't even play FIFA, really.
It's this one. Paul, we're done. We're done.
Cheers, let's go, guys. Come on.
Oh my god. Where is that gone?
Millimeters, mate. Millimeters when you swing it like that.
Right, just to give you some context about how far offline Harry is. This is our hole. This is the hole that the guys are playing across from us. And then, what? Good luck playing that, mate.
Oh, this is this Hogwarts stuff which you got to be really careful of, isn't it?
What? Hey, it's not coming out, is it?
Yeah, be fine.
Let's fast forward this on a bit. So at this point that you're going to see now, I decided to actually play properly. All right, so I sought the help. I asked for the help of John Axford at Timoth Golf Club, and we started the process of changing my golf swing and just tried to make it a more repeatable action. So here's a few clips of that.
I feel like my swing is in a pretty good place at the moment. It's not too bad at all. The miss I have though is the one where I just snipe it left. And that tends to come from the club dropping. I'm getting under it, and then my weight goes back to my heels and I just flip it over. So my left toe flies up, club flips, ball goes miles left, and then I lose balance. So the main thing that I'm working on initially is actually footwork, or the weight distribution during the swing, especially the downswing. So you can see in some of these that you know, the ball flights are good. Like, I'm hitting a low fade, it's quite controllable. There are still a few where I'm flipping it, getting under it. So it's just a work in progress at the moment, but without too much work, I mean, I feel like it's in quite a good place.
As you can see from this, we were trying to get rid of the big flip that was going on. Okay, so I was from the inside, I was chucking it over and trying to time like a really fast rate of closure of the face, which led to a lot of inconsistencies. So this was really the time when my golf game started to like closely resemble someone who played golf. And then we went to Spain.
We've made it to Spain at last. Now this is what we've been working up towards on the channel, and I'm really happy to be here. So obviously the main reason we are here is to play Gecko Tour, which is coming in the next week.
I started my Spain trip just before the Gecko events by spending 3 days at La Cala, which is an unbelievable resort. But as you can see from this, the golf swing still wasn't where it needed to be. Obviously I was very new to trying to make it a more repeatable action, but here is like a few things that were going wrong at the time.
Firstly, the head is going to go that way, so I'm coming off the ball. I think what you'd see if you looked front on is that I'd also move off the ball this way as well, and from that position it just puts me in a, here you go, so head comes away. I mean, it is subtle, and then from the inside flip, same thing over and over again. That ain't a good position. You're not going to hit fades from there.
But yeah, while this plays out, I thought it was interesting to look back, because at the time I literally thought I'd found it at this stage. I was trying to not swing so much from the inside, try to feel like I was exiting left and holding it off. but that didn't account for like some of the serious fundamental issues that were going on. My balance was awful. I still had a massive club face rotation. You can see I fan it open then shut it a lot. And I was also adding so much loft. It felt like I was hitting a 7-iron like a wedge. But yeah, the Gecko Tour was a great experience. I played around 6 events out there. Obviously had time to practice in the sun as well. And you know, it's one of those things like you can hit balls on the range all day, you can play course vlogs, but until you get competitive experience and competitive like pressure on you, you don't know where your golf swing is. So I learned quite a lot living with Leon Fricker out there, who's a really good golfer, and he introduced me to a few methods that I'm trying to work into my golf game now. But ultimately, if it wasn't for going out there and putting yourself under that pressure and competing and putting it out for everyone to see, then I would have never learned those things and I wouldn't be able to like move forward now. So yeah, it comes to the present day, like where we are right now. Obviously we're in lockdown, which is not ideal, but hopefully that will be over, you know, in the next couple of months and we'll be able to get out and play. So here's a few golf swings that I recorded the other day. The main feels at the moment, right, I'm trying to get the right knee like rotating in on itself instead of pushing out and weight going to the right. So I'm almost like stacking a bit, you would say. I'm trying to keep the club face looking at the ball for as long as possible. So then I get to the top and I've just rotated round, club face has not really opened or moved much. And from there I'm trying to squat, spread the knees, rotate, hold off the angle, insert. And when I say hold off the angle, I don't mean I'm trying to manipulate anything, but the club face is being controlled by the body now instead of the hands. Now that's obviously a lot easier to time, especially when you've got a bit of pressure on you, like you're not trying to manipulate, you're just using your body. And yeah, so far feels a lot better. I can tell the dynamic loft has come down a lot, and from what I can feel it's a more repeatable action. So yeah, that's where we are right now. I'm now waiting for lockdown to finish so I can then take this golf swing to the golf course, learn how to play golf a bit more, get my short game up to scratch. And when I feel like I've got all of this bedded in, I feel like I may be able to shoot some decent scores and compete basically. So yeah, that's it. Complete transformation from long drive right into present day. Really looking forward to continuing this route. And yeah, I think sometimes you forget like how good it's been over the last couple of years. Like I've done so much and played some interesting stuff, played some interesting courses. I'm now looking forward to post-lockdown, taking it to different places, better golf, different places in the world, and taking you all along as well. So thanks for watching. I think there's like 60% of you that will watch my videos that don't actually subscribe. So if you remember to hit that subscribe button so you keep up to date. I'm doing daily videos at the moment. And then after lockdown, it's all gonna go off like in a good way, as in good things are gonna happen. And yeah, hope everyone's well, healthy and all that. See you soon.